The Prince of Wales has challenged members of the Commonwealth and the world at large to come together to tackle climate change as the phenomenon poses a threat to the human race, especially future generations. Speaking at a public lecture on the theme, Towards a Common Future, Prince Charles stressed that climate change should be a priority and concern for all, especially in the wake of the horrifying hurricanes around the world.
No issue is more pressing, it seems to me, than that of climate change. The recent report of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, which provided stark and alarming evidence that even 1.5 degrees of warming will mean catastrophic damage to the planet's ecosystems, sent a clear signal that we must all surely heed. The impact of such alarmingly dangerous climate change is, of course, a really major risk multiplier, for it exacerbates the increasing fragility of the world's natural capital, on which we are all totally dependent, and the resilience of which has been substantially undermined by decades of overexploitation. I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, that the impacts of climate change and global warming are already being felt by far too many Commonwealth citizens, not least through the devastation that is wrought ever more frequently by the terrifying hurricanes and cyclones to which our small island states in particular are so horrifyingly vulnerable. Now, I know, of course, that the effects of climate change are being felt every day by people across this continent as well, with increasingly erratic weather patterns representing a growing threat to food security and triggering the mass migration of millions of people. It is profoundly worrying, for instance, that Lake Chad is today just 1/10 of the size it was only a few decades ago. A catastrophic shrinkage which, combined with the southward spread of the Sahara Desert, is displacing whole populations and fueling bitter conflict. With such different parts of the Commonwealth, thousands and thousands of miles apart, facing such depressingly similar challenges, there is, it seems to me, tremendous potential for the Commonwealth to share best practice and coordinate its response to these kinds of disasters.